Okay, so you found yourself a spaceport trench key, that's okay. Go to the spaceport map, right at the top we got the North Trench Tower and the South Trench Tower. I recommend going around the map to avoid enemy players. It'll take a while to get there, but that's okay, that's what we're here for. Okay, so now that we're at the top of the trench key, the far side of the trench, we're going to find this staircase with C5 marked on it, about here on the map. You need to use this to get into the trench and then run along the ledge. I recommend sticking to the ledge, especially if you're doing this at night. It will be crawling with Ark and other players. Now the trench itself is somewhat uneventful for the most part. Sometimes a case will spawn along the way. If so, just loot it real quick, it doesn't matter. Mostly you just be ducking or hiding from the Ark. This is a great time to plot an escape route, the place you want to go after you finish looting the building. Find the nearest elevator with the largest timer and plan your route accordingly. Okay, so I'm just going to run right around the bastion. As long as it's not looking at you and the wasps are in front of it, you're pretty much safe. I'm going to aim for this staircase to get up into the trench. They weren't lying about this being a trench key. So in here there's two entrances on your left or right respectively. You're going to go up the staircase, then to your left or right towards the tower. It is actually possible to exit through the ceiling and zipline from one building to the other using one key for both buildings. I, however, don't think it's worth it. I think you're maximizing the amount of time you spend inside the building and making it easy for you to get ratted. Now for the fun part, the looting. I recommend, as always, going for cases and bags first. That is the door you need to go through to get to the staircase, where you can place a zip line to go from one tower to the other. If you didn't bring one, that's perfectly okay. The loot is still perfectly worth the journey. And jackpot. I do intend to kill a leaper and a bombardier soon so I can finish my workstations. Both of these will be very useful. As always, here's the daytime loot for comparison. For the most part, it's kind of a wonky map. It was actually better than the nighttime loot, technically, although I much prefer finding a wolf pack. I managed to find a photogenic cloak, which I thought about crafting myself, and a grapple hook. Also, a Venator, a very useful pistol, but I've got like 10 of them in my inventory, and don't really carry them on tower raids. Apart from that, there were some components for hatch keys, which are always worth picking up. Now both times I've done this area I have been ratted. Spaceport is a very sweaty area, as we all know. But apart from that, appreciate you guys coming past. If there's anything else you'd like to see, let me know. If not, that's perfectly okay too. And have a good one, stay safe, and happy raiding, fellas.